This is what we're looking at in the back of the bio basin, just vine on vine, all through the trees. The vine you can see furthest up right, that's the back fence. It's yeah, a bit of a danger zone. We'll come back out and look at the other gardens. Be a solid day and a half. This in the back fence of the bio basin. Then we've got all these trees here. I want to try and get them level, make it neat. About yay, quite a bit of waste in there, and there's all this couch grass growing through the garden. We've sprayed that, but we'll continue to cut that out. Coming along here, I want to cut all these like that. We've got vine growing up over this fence in this garden. Lots of vine, up a tree, over a fence. It's about 3.5 meters of depth in this garden. Same with these trees. Should do something with them. Try and take them off a couple of foot above the fence. Obviously leaving this area here because that's common that's unit frontage. Same with these trees, that's unit frontage. I was going to take these grasses out, call that little spot a common area. We've got this walkway, front of the old manager's office, both sides of this walkway. More time in there, not touching any of that, that's unit frontage. Basically just got the gardens around the last lawn and back up to the front row of units. Just coming back up towards the front. Unit frontage. Along with this fence line, that's the unit fence. It's going to call that a boundary. Start this garden from here. There's a shrub there, that's a quick one. It's quite a bit of depth in here, quite a lot of waste, long grass. Same back to these grass plants. Do something with that tree, we'll give it a touch up, make it easier to mow around. Not a lot of depth in this garden, but as you can see, it's quite thick. It goes all the way around. Comes all the way back around in a circle. Heads down this way for drainage. I was going to clean to the depth of, say, where that tree is. Just clean these grasses up, leave that bushy for the time. We're going to clean up to just to the side there, leave that drain. Grab these grasses coming back up and around this way, back up to the road. Some places we're going to have to do a 4 metre depth down that hill, down this way. Some places 3 metres. We're not going to go too far because it's very dense and quite a bit of a fall on it. But all of this needs to be cleaned up too. Probably won't go too hard on these trees, just knock ones that are hanging by the road. As you can see, there's a lot of dead branches that have already been cut, I'd say, by tenants that are thrown down there. They can come up as well, go the tip. Still thick with rubbish. We'll only go so far with this. We've got a lot of vine down here as well. We'd probably cut a straight line from the edge of this park here to the back corner there, and not go too far down there. That's a bit of an interesting territory. Give all this a clean up around. These trees there, weeds, they're just massive and spiky, they'll go. And about here concludes the rest of our work that we've got left on site.